Doing life without arms open. Today is. Hi guys! Today's video is going to be about 9 things I've learned at 19. I don't know if that's how I'm going to specifically word it in the title. However, we are going to start today. I'm going to give you some advice that I've learned the hard way, and also advice I need for my future and for your future. I need you guys to listen to me. Trust. I know what I'm talking about. As someone who is now working in corporate and following their dreams at 19 and has learned to build discipline, trust and believe. If there's a will, there's a way. So one of the first things I learned at 19 is to just do it. Just as I am now, you should too, and future you and me should as well. Just do it. Whether that's picking up your camera, you want to start a YouTube channel, whether that's working in corporate, whether that's should I or should I not apply to this job, just do it. Just from having this mindset for a year, I was able to get my first corporate job at a bank. I'm posting on YouTube now, as you can see, and I've been working out for about 3 months now. What does it mean to just do it? Nike check sign. Just do it at 19 means 1, secure the job for your future. Number 2, starting a YouTube channel, join a club, join sports. If you're in high school still, join a sport. I'm telling you, like, if I could go back, I would join a sport freshman year so that I can possibly earn a scholarship to college, or just starting meditation, starting to read, pick up a book. Just do it right that second. The second that you get the thought to do that thing, do it right then and there, or else you're never gonna do it. That goes along with stop procrastinating. Just do it. Enter the Nike check. Number 2, stop worrying. Stop worrying. Stop worrying about what people think. Stop worrying about the thing that you said yesterday. Stop worrying about that grade that you might get because you did or did not study. Actually, you might have to worry about that. Worrying in general about things that you can't control. You can control a test grade, however, you cannot control what people think about you. Now, this is something I'm kind of learning and growing with. It is something that I'm still trying to manage, but I'll give you some tips that have certainly helped me. 1, meditation, I feel like is a big one with those with high stress. 2, try to shut off those thoughts. Try to push it into the back of your head. Do what you have to do to stop worrying about what other people say or do. Before, when I'd make a mistake, I'd replay it over in my head and cringe every time I'd look back. However, now I've learned to just be delusional. Push it into the back of your head. Do what you have to do. You tripped yesterday? Don't think about it anymore. Just push it to the back. Be delulu. And I don't know if that's the best advice to give, but hey, this is something that has helped for me. Another thing to add on about worrying is worrying too much about your future or the past. If you kind of think about it, it's best to stay in the present, which is why meditation is helpful. I don't know about anyone else, but in this day and age, I worry the most about my future because I'm looking on social media or I'm seeing other people have all this success at my age. Someone just bought a Tesla at 20. What? First of all, excuse me? Tesla at 20? And then you start worrying about your future. You start thinking, am I doing enough? Am I not doing enough? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? And my advice to you, the advice I'd give to myself as well, would be start keeping yourself busy. I feel like that's the best way to eliminate worry. Just keep your mind busy. Keep your mind studying, keep your mind working out, take a walk, listen to music, go to work. Hey, you can also delete social media. I feel like social media is a big thing that this generation, I feel like deleting social media is the most powerful thing you can do. Unless you're making money off of it and you have some self-control. Number 3, consistency is key. And I know you hear this a lot, but you don't understand how true that is. In these last 3 to 4 months, I've been working out every single day, not missing. I mean, I missed maybe a day a week, and then the next week I do it every single day. However, with being consistent with it, like almost every single day, it's led me to be consistent with it for 4 months now. I don't know if it's because the more you do it, the more easier it is for you to obtain that habit. However, that is what has worked for me. I have never worked out for this long. Consistency is key for everything. With working out, with starting a YouTube channel, cooking, with any life skills, you need consistency to be able to obtain those skills and be successful at what you're doing. With this generation, with content creation especially, I've noticed how consistency has helped large creators. For example, Phantom, the group AMP, and with watching him, I noticed that one piece of advice he would leave for the younger generation is consistency is key, meaning Phantom was streaming every single day. He was motivated, streaming every single day, worked on his YouTube, which led him to get to where he is now, one of the most popular streamers. If you want to be successful, you need to be consistent. Now that one was pretty brief because I feel like everybody talks about consistency, and if you don't get it yet, get it now. So we're going to go to the Quattro. Yeah, the fourth thing that I've especially learned since high school is the fact that your real friends will stick with you regardless. And I feel like the topic of friends is such a big thing when you're a teenager or when you're a young adult, because you're just starting off with life. You probably want to be more social, have more friends, have more fun. Well, one thing I can say when it comes to friends, especially with having a friend since 7th grade, is the fact that your real friends will 100% stick with you. And let me give you an example. And let me just say this. In high school, I was friends with a lot of people. However, only 2 of those people actually sticks. However, only 2 of those people actually stuck with me. It's actually incredible. I went from having like 5, 6 friends to 2 in only 2 weeks. When things get real, when you get into a real problem and your friends are there to witness, they'll either hold you down or leave the second something crazy happens. And that'll show you if they're your real friend or not. Just know your real friends will stick with you, and eventually they'll show their true colors. So you'll eventually find out if the friends that you currently have are the ones that will stick with you or the ones that you need to drop. I don't even know if this is significant for the video, but I'm just putting it out there because I think that's a big thing that I especially learned through high school. Oh my god, another big thing I learned in high school. This is a big one. Like, I'm telling you guys, I really hope that you learn from my mistakes. Avoid talking about politics, religion, and race. I'm not going to get too much into it, but I will say I've had conversations about all 3. And in each situation, everyone becoming very emotional, and everyone has their different biases and their different feelings. And you can't disregard them for feeling that way. However, I'd say that those 3 topics will evoke the most emotion out of people. There's a lot of negative energy in there if someone doesn't necessarily agree with your viewpoints. There's a lot of tension when it comes to those 3 topics. One person could be a Republican, the other can be a Democrat, and just at that point, arguing can happen, or one person doesn't see the other person's side. I feel like it's not worth your energy unless you're going into that field. So that is about all I have for this video. Let me know if you have any other recommendations, anything else you'd like me to talk about. Younger viewers out there, let's just act as if I'm the older sister and just comment down anything that you'd like to know more about. Maybe you're in high school and you want to know any recommendation for classes or what you should and should not do in high school, or we can take it all the way to middle school. I mean, any other grade school. I'm now in college, so I can discuss any other topic that has to do with from college and down. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Peace out.